Hello, Clarice.
DeVries said the grand plan made her do it, huh?
How we all doing today?
Jeez, kinda preachy. Keep it in the monastery, lady.
Alright, alright, alright. We are in there like a swimwear. Yeah, so I'm trying to... I might need to adjust my posts, but I think it's gonna be good to just have a scheduled post, like a good 20 to 30 minutes before I go live. Regardless of what it is, just a clip. I know it's supposed to be good for your stream or whatever, but I don't want to sit there and record a freaking... Hey guys. Oh shoot. No, we don't want that open.
None of the delicious taste.
Uh-oh.
New from Auntie's Choice, where nature ends, we begin.
I did not mean to click that. I tried to open, apparently, TikTok Live, but that is Caster Labs, and it actually puts all of my chats together between Red App, Purple App, and TikTok, which is insanely convenient. I just have one window, all chats. No bullshit. So yeah, it's super convenient. Why is my phone not charging? Can't have that now. Can't have a dead phone before we go to work. Dude, don't be annoying. I don't want to sit here for 10 minutes adjusting so you charge. Could you not? Okay, it looks like it's... I'm not having to adjust it anymore. Sweet. Wait, so I adjusted my... reticle. I mean, I'm using mouse and keys, so it doesn't matter. Where's my reticle? I thought I adjusted it. Conversations and this reticle. Dude, yeah, I adjusted this. What the heck? Why did you... Yeah, why did you change my reticle on me? Oh, this is a little dark from what I want it. It's one shade up. Gosh, guys. Or is it this one? So it's a little bit more neon. There we go. Yeah, this is the color I was using. Yeah, okay, my phone's charging. We're here. Alright, where we are at Free Market. We gotta go to Dorado. On our way. On my way. Alright guys, eventually we're gonna do some cosplay streaming, some voting, do a vote between something I have currently, and I'll buy something. I'm gonna pick between my current Jon Snow costume and a maid outfit with cat ears. And you guys can decide what I wear. We'll have a vote over a set amount of time, probably like a week or 2 weeks. And you guys can vote on what I wear for the stream for that weekend. What's up, Lucy? Homegirl. Yeah.
Got Inez moved into. You think Helen would approve of us taking on a product pusher?
Let's give Inez a chance before passing judgment. She might surprise
Heard and
us.
acknowledged, Commander.
Yeah, be careful, bro. Hey, what's up? Thank you for the love. I mean, it's a riddle, and that's not the answer, my friend. I want more keys so I can unlock that gun. Yeah, dude. Like, Inez is gonna be our healer. My healer. I don't know. I don't know what that was. Sorry, guys. Got my Nutter Butter.
You are a rugged, spacefaring frontiers person type. Try it. Despite the countless voices screaming in your head not to.
This doesn't look very safe up here, guys. Holy shit!
Everyone knows Solomon's concoction principle.
Damn, what was that? There ain't been active fighting here in I don't even know how long. We got bases down there. If one of them got hit, then that strike will be the first of many.
Oh, damn!
Where nature ends, we begin.
Yes, well,
Damn!
I suppose.
Now for something a little different, tonally, if not thematically.
You are running 21,027.5 hours late for your tram. Please be mindful of your departure in the future.
Oh, okay. Let me in. I don't mind not having to like, like the little mini games to hack stuff or +5 to max health. We like that. See, yeah. This is why you get lockpicking, hack, and science and shit, because you'll end up getting enough buffs and enough damage.
Vigilant. Report any suspicious activity to your nearest station warden. Thank you for picking up your personal belongings.
Oh, there's a rift over here.
To keep Golden Ridge beautiful. The plan can...
Give me the marker that I've discovered it. There it is.
to avoid missing that train.
The station must have really been something before the war made its home here. If things escalate, it might never be something again.
Alright, there's an elevator. I'm looking around before I talk to you. Oh, but that dude's name was Alexander, right? Goth. Goth? What the fuck? What do you mean? Person. Anybody else pick up what I'm putting down right here? Robot. What did you... Alexandra. That's what the name was. Station reports. See that it's at the station. It's right there.
Yeah.
Just gather intel. Oh, it's telling me how to make my way around. If I want to go that way, there's also an elevator over there. Okay. Oh, yeah. Fucking. Okay. Let's go talk to the dude. Wait, what's this? Let's go talk to Alexandra. Pursuit of Patriarch mentioned. Plaque you found stated that pieces of an original mural are scattered throughout the tram stations in Golden Ridge. It's possible that you visited these murals. That if you visited these murals, you could take the original pieces and assemble the complete work on your ship. Oh. We need more cards, so we need 15 cards. Refugee camp. I mean, I wouldn't mind going after some of these other things. Yeah, I always like to go for the side quests first. But what we are going to do is talk to the robot. Because they just kind of...
Your patience
Oh.
is commendable, passenger. Please
Okay.
continue waiting quietly until the next train.
Inspiring content that will boost you to the top rung, plus all the news that's fit for listening.
Which way do I go? I kind of want to go through the broken windows and stuff, because it sounds like that's where I might find those said mural pieces. But we're going to take a look around first.
The Department of Aggressive Acquisitions and Persons Elimination has issued new guidelines for those perambulating outside occupied areas.
Do we need higher observation?
Stay vigilant.
I wish we had some wine for you.
Hey! Thank you for the roses, Yuki Batiti.
Chemically dazed outcast turned to bushwhacking and barbarism, end quote. Personnel encountering parties from the aforesaid societal cast-offs are advised to
Always
shoot
loved
first
the
and
double
sell
jump.
products to later.
Honestly, most of the...
Alrighty then.
Oh!
It's well past time for more merry melodies.
Wait, where does it want me to... Okay, so it's usually tells you to go to yellow places, right? Okay, so because I see the body down there. Is there any yellow this direction? I see yellow there. Is it just telling me to go out this way? Oh, it won't let me go that. Oh, fuck! Whew. Oh. Okay. What happened to you down here, bro? What'd you do? That's tobacco. Is that the only thing the game was trying to give me down here? Oh, we don't want to go that way. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Think they made the statue big enough?
No. It's tobacco. Thank you for the follow.
Plan can wait. Our lines will not.
Why am I
Good subjects arrive.
just constantly sore in that part of my body?
Missing their tram.
Okay. I'm like right under my rib. Okay, can anybody do... Kevin, you there? Oh, there should be a clip coming up. Is it the one that got posted today or tomorrow? I think it's today. I call you out. What's the organ that's like right here, not in the under the rib cage, but like right up. I know like your kind of lungs are right there, but what else sits on your left side? That's like underneath, like not below your rib cage, it's behind your rib cage. Gallbladder? Like, can you look that up for me? Like, what's like right there? I've been fucking like sore there lately. I don't know. Is that the gallbladder? It might not be good. Okay, so it looks like that's the way I have to go.
Stay vigilant. Report any suspicious activity to your nearest station warden.
To ensure your transition from subservient thraldom to unmitigated freedom is a positive one, you'll be given instruction on how to integrate into your new, improved, and more profitable life. You'll learn how to
great.
how to exchange labor
That's a good thing to know.
and currency for food,
Oh.
shelter, and
Yeah, we're gonna
medical
learn
care.
these.
No such thing as a free lunch or treatment for a compound fracture.
And you'll find a growing population of dewy-eyed protector
Sweet.
defectors
We just
just
learned
like
all
you
of that ammo
that can
type,
ease you into the integration process.
so we can make them. Oh, frost grenades!
Skills and know-how our hungry and ambitious
Well, poopy.
peoples have mastered over a
It's a great thing I don't have health insurance, right?
Now upward and onward. I consider this song a real standout number.
Folk were hunkered down here. I wonder how long they held out before. Well, best not to think about it.
Can't get that Andy anyway. Sure.
Mmm.
The year of 55 on Old Talketti Prime, a mile beneath the methane ice, way down in the mine. Took her little smoke, thought the hatch was closed. The blast knocked off the miner's block, but exposed the mother lode. Accidents happen, it's part of the job. Hats off to our workers who lose parts on the job. Progress costs an arm, a leg, or sometimes even more. But that's what your auto doc discounts for. Not so long ago, on a tidally locked moon, some greenhorn tripped a valve in a chemical plant gloom. Brown sludge flooded the place, the vat manager sensed the taste. He didn't survive, but now we've got instant bar slow pace. Accidents happen, it's part of the job.
Day 206. Morale? Low.
Did you see my message about the White Walkers?
Voucher
No. Did you send me a DM or did you put it on the
left for Matriarch's mercy, seeking refuge with the Order. The fools.
on the post?
Can't they see the Order is no different from the Protectorate? The Order won't...
Incessant muttering to oneself may disturb fellow passengers. Further conduct violations may warrant notification of the Sentinels.
Try it, you doddering rattletrap. Such threats
Engineering
can
is
no longer.
definitely a thing that I want to do.
Answer to no
Oh,
one.
there's a safe in there.
Lives of both sides. In time, everyone will.
Unwarranted optimism may be a sign of a more serious imbalance. Please see a curativist before boarding.
Presenting liftoff laxative parade.
Wait, what's the other thing I would need? Just brawny.
We got an appointment to keep at Matriarch's mercy. Let's just hope we don't get shelled too.
I must have gotten flagged by TikTok. It was a comment I made. Oh no! So you have to spell it like W-I-G-H-T. The way it... Because that's how you spell white in that regard. Because I had... When I did... Like, so if you take my About Me from Purple app and I put it on to TikTok, but it talks about the wall, which in reference to Game of Thrones, I had to change it because it thought I was being political about you know what, and I was referencing the North, and it flagged my comment. So you gotta be TikTok is pain in the butt.
Not because we worship bits, but because of the system's glorious efforts.
You're taking a dump?
While the Protectorate decide what is
Or you're at the dump, like actually dumping dumpies off. That's... Yeah, we're gonna go search the camp. Yeah, you know what? No, we need to do... Let's... We just got to the new place. Let's go do main quests. No. No. Go the wrong way to find the right thing, baby. I promised homeboy I would search the refugee. If I can get an arbiter on my side, get out of here, Niles. Oh! No, that's not the answer, but I like what you're thinking. So, it's not going to be as simple as the very first answer. It's going to be a step up in difficulty. These guys don't like me. Thought what was between number and letters, and in my country it was something called... Ah! Okay. I like the thought process. Oh, shoot! I didn't realize it was a 3-round burst. I thought I had the charge shot. I mean, who the fuck were those guys? Just trying to post up and... Yeah, it is not like the last answer. And it's going to be random. Sometimes the difficulty, like, might end up staying at the same level. But this one, I would say, is just like a small step up. What do I like your guess. No, I like the thought behind it, my friend. It's definitely insanely refreshing compared to the stuff that gets thrown out there all the time. It's just a... This is the refugee camp? Or, no, we're getting close to it. Okay, I was like, wait, am I raiding this camp right now and just being a complete butthead? I haven't even made my way really over there yet.
That was sponsored by Auntie's Choice Office of Munitions and Catering.
Hard or medium? For my... The riddle? Like, I would say it's... I mean, I would say it's easy. It's pretty elementary in terms
Hey now.
Well, I don't know.
She's
Do you
much more
learn
than
that
you
in
think.
elementary
She's
school?
a visionary. Did you
Oh,
know
shit.
that the formulation for rehydrated water came to her in a dream?
You definitely just made that.
Did not. It's our training to memorize these fun facts. Potential buyers love them.
Do I seem like your target demographic?
No.
Like, I'm pretty
But I
sure.
You'll enjoy learning about how she has 2 pet teacup canids, named Mammon and Pretty Penny. Pretty Penny has mauled 3 VPs this quarter, at last count.
I'll be damned. You're right.
You learn it in elementary school.
When you drink
Looking for big fruity flavor and plausible deniability for your own whereabouts? Then take a ride on the purple thread Berry Tequila.
Ooh, plasma grenade.
It's loaded with additives and preservatives.
So we're just getting blasted with fucking ads this whole thing. What the fuck is this music?
All right, who shit in my pants? Not funny, Carl.
Let's rock 'em!
Where you at, cuties? Oh, did you guys get melted? Okay. This gun is disgusting with a 3-round burst. Ugh. Hey, thank you for the follow, dude.
Listening to Grand Plan Wireless, Arcadia's voice of reason.
Arcadia's voice of reason. Thank you.
And now for some ageless wisdom from academics so in touch with today's inquisitive lay people youth. Time for Ask a Vicar with Vicar Mike Sisai. The charismatic mathematician is always a popular topic, to which a listener asks, what's this about the mathematician and his propensity for questionable...
Hey, guys. Okay. This is interesting, not the best. Oh, these guys, there was a lot more than I thought. Oh shoot, I'm hurting.
How can we find someone yet to ascend? Like all of us.
You ain't worth crap.
Oh shit. Whoosh. Come on, 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 come on.
You're smart. Huh?
Asked about the average color of space. The famous
Did you guys see that bot get yeeted over there?
Otiscard replied, with no hesitation, beige.
I know the answer, but I only got one try and I blew it. Aw, well, just you can wait till next stream. Sorry, brother.
Already here, the obtuse listener bleating, with their faces contorted into a rictus of ignorance. What is the average color?
Unless you want to, it's up to you. You are the. Well, no. That's right. Sorry. I have to enforce the rules. I gotta keep it that way, otherwise.
The science of how hot objects absorb and emit light, which answers the ancillary mystery of why there are no green stars. To understand all of this, you must understand the basics of thermal divarication emission theory. The typical piece of non-heated matter absorbs most electromagnetic radiation that falls upon it.
Can't believe we have to record this. Were the written orders really not enough? Fully damn scrappers. Listen up, you hard-working scrappers. Auntie's Choice needs you to bring scrap. Bring whole armloads to drop location 14C.
Yeah.
14C. You bring scrap, we give Adrena time. Very simple. Special. Bring us an order targeting system. Get lots of Adrena time. And remember, if any scrapper attacks us again, no Adrena time for anyone. 14C, scrap. Adrena time, no fighting, no violence. That's all. Hopefully even your rotting gray matter can comprehend this.
Emitted light shifts up into visible light.
I love how all the shit talking is about people that have just got their brains scrambled by
Blue stars exist.
the tyrannical government.
Emitting mostly blue and invisible ultraviolet light.
Yeah, otherwise it would be too easy. Yeah, giving people an unlimited amount of guesses, like, and then just the amount of time I'd have to sit there and answer every single one. Like, I gotta keep it regulated, and especially keep it regulated at the beginning.
It's because any star emitting green light also emits bluish and or reddish light too, resulting in a non-green star. There is no naturally occurring stellar composition that is.
Let's get them over with.
Oh shit. Okay, I didn't realize they were right there. Oh shit, who are you?
Let's get back to Newton Otis.
Anyone else?
Worry about.
Oh shit.
Then tabs to ignore empty regions as flash only dim the light of every galaxy, nebula, and photon
I do a lot of damage to Automex.
5% of the previous. And that result was a, more specifically, in the cylindrical coordinate model, acceleration is a mere 9%, and the value is a full 100%. In more novice terms, while the color tends
You back, babe?
bright,
Yeah.
the addition of a variety
Ah.
of reds and some blues results in a more
Fucking better be, dude. I'm sitting here, like, wasting all these guys, and you're just like, no, I'm gonna be in the back.
Navigation systems offline, unable to locate designated path.
nondescript walls of your library, classroom, or dormitory facility, and exult in the knowledge that beige is also the color.
I'll talk to the... Oh, hey. What's up, Doctor?
Greetings. This unit is unable to fulfill its programming. Are you able to assist this unit in its assigned duties?
What seems to be the problem, my artificial friend?
This unit is unable to execute its programming due to tampering. Navigational and other systems have been compromised. This unit is now being used as a target, which is not among its designated functions. This unit must return to Matriarch's Mercy to dispense medical care in order to fulfill its programming.
Re-engage your manual navigation override and raise tessellation by 35%, please.
Navigation systems re-initializing. Processing optimal path toward Matriarch's Mercy. Return sequence will be initiated once path is determined.
Don't I get anything for helping you?
This unit assures you that a job well done is its own reward, and no payment is necessary. Thank you, qualified engineer.
Okay. Bye? Oh, I love that. Okay. Oh, what are you doing down here, bud? I love how you can just collect in this and not fucking have to constantly worry about inventory management. Alright, so I got plenty of shock rods. Hey, thank you for the follow, dude. We're getting so close to 2K followers.
We saw when
No,
we
I
landed,
know.
Commander.
Yeah, I don't care. I want to talk to this person.
Anyway, sure.
We're gonna break down all the junk. Destroyed. 6 energy. I gotta take a look at all my stuff when I get a chance. Holy shit. Fuck, plasma beam canister. Caster. Yeah, we gotta figure this stuff out. Having the high science will really help with that shit. Trajectory recharge rate is kind of nice. Okay, so let's what's going on with these? What's up, Tristan? Why are there dead bodies everywhere? I'm gonna go see what's up here first. You're gonna have some explaining to do, motherfucker.
So you did come.
Oh, it is Tristan.
Good. I'm not partial to working with those given to second thoughts. It seems we arrive on a desolate scene. I don't know what transpired, but whatever it was killed the refugees to a person. As an Arbiter, I bear a strong stomach. But if you've any reservations about witnessing destruction visited upon the innocent, you'd best steel yourself.
Did you do this? Decide to judge these people since no one was watching?
How dare you? An
Oh.
Arbiter does not visit wanton destruction upon civilians. And had I
Oh.
judged these refugees, I would have told the bartender plainly. I've some theories on the refugees' killers, but I remain unsatisfied. Although I am not required to do so as an Arbiter, I would
If that's the
operate
case-
under the Sovereign's indefatigable will. Thus, we do
Apparently I
not
pissed
need
him off.
proof. But my training was somewhat unique in that it emphasized the value of thorough investigation.
Okay.
Let's comb the remnants of this charnel house.
Alright, I'm sorry to piss you off, bro. I didn't mean to. I have hacking 3. Don't I have hacking 3? I have hacking 4! Oh. Okay, it's what gave me the information is the fact that I have that. Otherwise I wouldn't know it. Oof. Chemical perfume? I need to get better inhaling notches. Hello, I'm Verity, your personal helper. Can you ask me anything? I know. Oh. Well, hello. Oh, is this a brawn door? Or engineering? I just had to check it out. What's in here? Money for food? Oh gosh. Subaru. Oh, my feelings are so hurt right now. I don't care about the explosive grenades. There's that examine. Shit.
I cannot help but feel a pang for these people.
Found something I might think is important. I found a high power transmitter, looks pretty heavily damaged. I found a terminal entry cataloging the base's automechanical defenses.
I doubt it factored in their inadequacy in the face of a superior force.
All I know is whatever killed these people was stronger than a platoon of automechs.
An apt theory, yet there are no signs of a large force's egress. The automech should have mounted a consistent defense, but there are no signs this occurred. Did you have anything else?
I found highly powered transmitter, looks pretty heavily damaged.
Seems this base has seen its share of destruction. I maintain that it feels deliberate, judging by the still standing buildings. Was there anything remarkable about it?
Whatever destroyed it sure wasn't leaving anything up to chance.
Thorough destruction scarcely narrows the list of possible suspects, unfortunately.
There was a destroyed automech deeper in the camp.
That automechanicals would fall in the camp's defense is logical. That there would only be one is not. Did you notice anything interesting about it?
The targeting mechanism was undamaged, but the parameter slot was empty.
Then it was fighting blind. Doesn't seem like something a defensive automech should be doing.
I'm done with my investigation. I think I've discussed everything I want to.
You're certain? You've combed the place to your liking?
Yes, I have.
Then let us debrief and see if we can deduce what transpired here. Have you any theories as to what killed these people?
I was wasting enough time with this graveyard. I just don't know what you think. An attack, but how do you think perhaps the bartender was lying? Maybe the broker killed these people.
No. Sub Rosa could have cleaned this entire business up without anyone knowing were that the case. Focus on observations. Although I'm no ballistics expert, the death wounds on the corpses appear to match those inflicted by an automech. Have any theories about the automechs that did this?
I do. I think the automechs were reprogrammed to target scavengers, maybe. They could have taken the automechanicals. They destroyed. Hard to say. A lot of people have access on mechanicals. Could have been anyone. I'm tired of guessing. Game. Can we skip to the end? I do think that camps on them were programmed to target the refugees, but they can't target, so they're shooting blindly. Maybe.
My thoughts exactly.
Yeah.
How do you believe they were compromised?
Why does it feel like I already know the answer and test me? Maybe they were just effective. I don't know.
I may have a strong theory, but I do not have a definitive answer.
I don't have any.
Indulge me. It's too I submit that the only remaining puzzle piece is why.
I think it has to do with that stolen relay. Its destruction was definitely deliberate.
Agreed. I do believe that relay is of Protectorate make, and the refugees most certainly didn't build it themselves. They were likely Protectorate as well. I hypothesize that they used it to listen in on Protectorate communications, then sold what they learned to Sub Rosa.
And the Protectorate wouldn't take kindly to that.
After the Vox Relay's recent destruction,
Bye, Hollier.
High Command would have ordered a security sweep of all communication systems. This outpost's relay would have returned a signal. Upon learning of this camp's existence, they'd have dispatched a sentinel to cross off any would-be traitors. Hence the destruction we bear witness to.
Pretty comprehensive. You arbiters aren't slouches. Hopefully the bartender pays well for all of this.
I do pride myself on my thoroughness indeed, though not all arbiters feel the need to be equally thorough. Now with that finished, we... Hold. Some things approach.
I expect that somebody's disapproved of our inquiry.
Return, bent on eliminating any stragglers. To arms!
Give the order, and I'll take care of them, Commander.
Bring it on, motherfuckers. Where you at?
That was a hardy engagement. You held your own admirably. These automechs will never be used to perpetrate such heinous acts again. I believe we're at the end of our investigation.
Oh, well, thank you.
Prospect of sharing
I appreciate
our
that.
findings with the broker isn't terribly appealing, but we've little choice. I will locate my wretched Sub Rosa transport and return to Free Market Station. Pleasure
hello.
fighting beside you. Be sure you return to Free Market
It's
Station.
honestly, guys, it's a riddle. It's not
Despite
a.
our work here, I sometimes
That's not the answer.
grant an audience to me alone.
You love poopies? Or Ernia's 73. You love poopies.
Go. I shall linger here a tad longer to make sure there's nothing we missed. Then I shall join you.
All right, motherfucker. I don't think I have another quest. I don't want to walk all the way back. At least go back to that point. Wait, what's arbitrary measures? Return to the bartender. Oh yeah. Okay, we can go do that. Yeah, let's go back to our ship. Go back to the bartender before we progress with the main. See if we can get any weapons.
100%. In more novice terms, while the color
I don't
tends
wanna-
towards white, the addition of a variety of reds and some blues results in a more beige tone. And there you have it. So go forth, neophytes. And as you study your
It's
lessons,
not
stare
the native
at the
species.
nondescript walls of the library, classroom, or
I think this is
dormitory
it. Yeah, this is the one that I
and exult
want.
in the knowledge that beige is also the universe.
Chance on hits to scramble auto mechanicals to fight for you.
Traveling at the velocity of light through the vacuum of space on our primary band, this is Grand Plan Wireless. The informed, sourced,
That's pretty sweet. Okay, I gotta get some of the. I gotta get more keys. Gotta get more keys. Oh, hey, this is my ship. You will let me up the stairs. You will let me up the stairs.
Conspicuous dimensional disturbances. Eyes forward, noses out of academic journals.
Now do carry on. And as always, anticipate and calculate.
Continuing as predetermined.
Continuing as predetermined.
Continuing as predetermined. Next.
Just heard back. The Hydra finally decided to restore the corporate
Greetings again. Hope that little day excursion you and I jawed about is going well. Libations or information? What's your poison?
We've been to the camp you wanted us to look at.
The encampment had been razed. I'm sorry to say there were no survivors, but I believe we were able to uncover what transpired.
Hard to take so much solace in that, with so many dead. It wasn't easy, but we did it. What can I say? Maybe I should have been an inspector. Hard to take so much solace in that. So many dead.
We managed to accomplish our goals. This counts for more than a little, I'd say.
I'm surprised. Didn't know if you had it in you, especially with an Arbiter in tow. But you got what was needed. Not bad at all. I'd be happy to direct you to the broker. First, though, we've got a small issue. There's a malfunctioning lamp in the basement I need someone to take a look at. Here's a keycard to get you down there. You mind?
What's this menial labor crap? I just completed your task.
Just trust me on this one, friend. Go give that lamp a look-see.
Okay.
One thing that you must profess, irrationality is a part of our progress. How can that be? How can that be? Using pi, a number without end, evokes a result correct in the dividend. Accept it, and you can plainly see a positive externality. A positive externality. A positive externality. One thing you can plainly see. Accept it. In this infinity, can it be a positive externality? One thing, the irrational accepted in the calculation, can it be?
The fuck is this music? Oh, fuck. I could have raised it by one.
Anyone had asked me, I'd have put the odds of a live Arbiter finding his way
You
into
guys
my
are so kind.
chambers at 1 in a few trillion. Good that you didn't come here for blood, Arbiter Rao. Barney would have sniffed it out and broken you in twain. And I do disdain mopping up Protectorate corpses.
I thought Sub Rosa was supposed to see me as a friend. Why make me jump through hoops?
My apologies. Barney is sometimes
See me as a friend.
overzealous in the guarding of my body. Though, when it comes to Protectorate Arbiters, it is perhaps warranted.
If you know who I am, you must know why I'm here. My mentor died under vague circumstances, and I desire any information pertaining to the specifics of her death.
Oh,
Interesting. That question appears to be at odds with High Command's public statement on the matter. Losing faith in your masters?
No. But I cannot shake the sensation that something was awry with her passing. If you know something, tell me. Please.
I could get used to this kind of groveling. Your instincts are right, Arbiter. Though we don't know the specifics, I received information that your mentor's body bore signs of a fight, and a nasty one. Someone killed her.
There's a kitty next to me. Your instincts are right, Arbiter, though we don't know the specifics. I received information that your mentor's body bore signs of a fight and a nasty one. Someone killed her. Someone want to fill me in on what's going on? Take it that was what you suspected, Tristan. Yes, I knew that'd be intrigue.
More than I'd care for there to be. But the important part is that I was correct. I knew I was right to be suspicious.
If that's all, I think you'd best get along. I prefer not to sully my quarters with Protectorate lackeys. Live ones, anyhow.
And I prefer to limit my time with scheming blackguards. Let us take our leave from present company. Speak to me outside if you would. There's something I'd care to ask you.
I need lockpicking 8 to get up in this.
Run along now. I've spent more than enough time entertaining wayward sprats.
Yeah, how about this? I recruited a Protectorate subject. Welcome to the true
Remember,
free market,
nothing's a
friend.
crime if you never get
Keep
caught.
your nose clean and your heels dirty.
Oh, maybe... Well, I don't know. This is how I get introduced to them, though, I'm pretty sure. Or do I just agree not to help that guy, or like...
The role of the Arbiter typically does not require the assistance of others. We are expected to act as wholly independent entities. But I fully realize that had I not your aid today, my investigation's progress would have stalled and withered. During our investigation, I gauged your trustworthiness and did not find it wanting. What say we travel together?
An agent of the Protectorate would lower himself to work with a third party.
I think you have earned forthrightness. I came to Free Market Station to seek the true killer of my mentor, the Supreme Arbiter. Sub Rosa deals in information, and were thusly my best lead on her killer. They gave me less than I'd hoped, but it was at least a start. Unfortunately, I cannot act truly alone. I have no ship, and no support.
I'd think that a high-ranking arbiter would have their own ship. Suppose I'm convinced you can accompany me. Suppose I'm convinced you can accompany me, but you need to follow my orders.
I do not know your allegiance, and accordingly shall not speculate. Suffice it to say, for now, that I fear the true killer is within the Protectorate.
How do I know I can trust you?
I hold my word in highest regard. Were I to pledge allegiance to you, the pact would be nigh unbreakable.
As a
My
Protectorate.
colleagues have accepted that her death was a natural one.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, the circumstances
I
of
think
her
that
death,
you'd have your own ship.
utilizing one of our craft for independent I knew, but I neither trust them
Suppose I'm
nor
convinced.
have the. I will keep to my convictions in any case, but I understand. What
Killing people of
instructions
multiple
would you have me
factions. No
follow?
killing them without my go-ahead. If you're going to be on my ship, I expect you to pull your weight. Just be nice. I will be dealing with people.
I should have considered this eventuality. I will listen to your words, and I shall follow your orders. I will not assail enemies of the Protectorate without your consent, though I will not like it. But if my sense of duty outpaces my willingness to comply with an order, or if you attack my brethren unprovoked, our relationship will come to an abrupt end.
Seems reasonable.
Excellent. I hope our working relationship is most fruitful. I'm sure we shall discover much together.
Won't argue he seems capable, but let's be mindful where his true allegiance lies.
All of us together might make the locals nervous. Head back to the ship. Inez, let me join the ship later, Tristan.
All right, but don't leave me with tears if your new friend decides to judge you.
Let us be off, Commander.
Choose uranium and you. A brief accounting of this
I'm trying to see what he has to offer, my guy. These are more likely to target Tristan. Hostile effects on him last half as long. Oh my god, every 3 melee attacks by Tristan activate his hammer's grenade, dealing bonus physical damage in area around. Oh my god, he's like always fight enemies in addition to any other speech attack effects, right? Oh my goodness, I'm choosing to fight using dialogue. This guy's like the goat of tanking. Holy shit. Yeah, he's better than you, bro.
It's practically putty in our hands. Not fully safe, of course. You wouldn't sprinkle
Um,
crystals on your nutrient bars, but they won't kill you on immediate contact.
Certainly more harvestable in our Zeranium manufactory. Imagine years.
Means all the witch's companion ability will be goaded instead. Go to enemy's night. Discover and take additional enemy. So it's gonna be goading or damage. I think I need to do a mixture of both.
And at a greater input to output ratio than any other known form of fuel.
So enemy rapidly returning its health.
Invariably find a way to turn your negatives into positives.
Wizard for duration.
Further beneficial content soon follows. Next up.
Oh.
Well, the seers among you already know.
Attack the applier. Will always taunt enemies in addition to any other speech. Frightened. Target flees for combat. Does not affect auto mechanicals. Alright, I gotta go to the main. Head towards the main quest. Oh, I gotta check on laundry. I probably gotta restart the dryer. Okay. Is there any bounties? Hey, thank you for the follow, Max. All that's left is the empty set. Without the grand plan. Light armor is most effective in the... Okay, I just want to see your guys' differences. I kind of want Inez for the healing, and Tristan's dope for the... Oh, look at you without your fucking mask, bro! Look at you, bro! Niles, I don't know. I'm kind of, Niles, I don't... Yeah, I'd rather have Tristan. Fuck out of here. He's just better. He's just better. Like, sorry, bro. You don't even compare. You're not the Sigma I need. The fuck did I just say? I love how when you do upgrade your companions, they
of Matriarch Alexandra Verick, founder of the Protectorate. I'm shocked the traitors haven't defaced it.
Okay, whatever you say there, buddy. What was I gonna say? I don't know. Something. Probably very unimportant. I'm good at doing that.
Somebody help us! Anybody, please! Finally, some help. We
Sorry, but I'm
desperately need
rushing
aid.
it.
My
Yeah,
family
we.
and I, we
Okay.
had to leave. Please help us.
Something's wrong with you and your
Of course there
story.
is. It's my family. They're hurt, dying.
Okay.
Office of Hindrance
I don't believe you.
and Obviation. Keep on. Those pivotal impediments won't prove themselves.
Warning, the following song mentions some actions that are improper. Something your fractions should never be.
Just another adequate day in paradise.
Somebody there? Look alive, Commander.
Ready to dispense justice. Would be a stain on both of us. You have my thanks.
I'm gonna get the leadership upgraded so I can get more companion health. A little butthead. Beep beep ew. I just melt people with my plasma gun.
Another refugee? All right, step forward. Just a moment. Allowing anyone into Matriarch's Mercy unprocessed will upset the precarious ratio of refugees to aid. We should have an opportunity for placement in approximately 7.85 days, presuming no unforeseen alterations.
I'm not a refugee. I'm here on
Matter of
orders.
fact. Well, I was going to give you a friendly warning, but since you don't have the time, so be it. Keep your behavior within acceptable parameters. I remember this place.
Don't tell me what to do. I'll be a dick if I want to.
Tau right after the merger.
The meaning of
Had to
my
wait.
apologies, outsider. As a vicar, I am usually tasked with guiding non-order lay people, such as yourself. Lately, the abbot has tasked me with the education of the refugee. You are, of course, free to stay to be enlightened by my lecture, but I don't need an abacus. Well, if it's in the display spec.
Okay.
Yes. Suppose I, more than any other member of the order here, connect with non-scienticians. I've begun daily lectures, including practical. I frequently
jeez.
launch into extended orations
You haven't
on everyone's favorite.
actually
Oh,
told me
dear.
anything about this
I got ahead of
situation here.
myself, didn't I? That's an occupational hazard around here. As I'm sure you've read in recent dissertations doing the rounds, education has proven to have a 13.7% increase in overall. I am single-handedly making a difference here. With constructive pointers on efficient scheduling, lessons on order history, plus
I
some
think we have a
mathematics
different
for a little
ideas of what
razzle-dazzle.
constitutes as practical
Perhaps
advice.
some other time we can debate the theoretical complexities involved. Whew, but I fear I must get back to my duties. These laypersons won't enlighten.
Whatever you say, bro.
Commander, you got a minute to talk?
What's on your
The
mind?
number of folks seeking refuge from the war is, well, it's beyond what I expected. And beyond what the Order is capable of handling, seems like. Andes may not be faring much better here, but we could at least find enough work for these folk to buy some food.
The Order is doing their best at making the refugees earn their help. Maybe if those... It does it naturally. Why would Anti's choice do anything out of kindness of their hearts?
I mean, we ain't gonna give up our cots for what could be the enemy. We're doing what we gotta do to keep our heads on our shoulders. It's a tough situation, that's all I'm saying. But if the Order can't even manage tens of folk at their doorstep, they ain't gonna manage much better should they win the war.
You like to state the obvious, huh?
I make a point of not leaving those slow on the uptake behind. I went through this myself when Anti's Choice took over Tau Ceti. It took time to secure the merger, but once they did, we folk got the help we needed real quick. And all they wanted in return was the signing of an employment contract. Now, I ain't seeing any contracts in Matriarch's Mercy. So what is the Order actually gaining by doing this?
Otherwise, it's hard to believe. You know what? Well, they're gaining human shields. Nobody sane would dare attack refugees. Good point.
They'd have to be evil to even think of them as such. And they'd have to be stupid to think that's a line nobody would cross. The Order doesn't strike me as either. Anyhow, if the Order is in fact helping these folk with no hidden aims, then, well, I'll be the first to admit that there might just be merit in what they're selling. Appreciate you hearing me out.
We'll talk later. I mean, Anti's Choice, like, kind of screwed you. Gluttony. Food. Don't let a single bite or drop go to waste. Your food and drink will heal for more, but you move a bit slower in combat. Healing effects. Oh, I don't care. No. Fuck off. I don't want decreased movement speed.
Where do we go now? Another refugee camp? Another colony?
Meet with Abbott Newell. Matrix
I
Mercy.
predict with an 8.23 margin. Situation.
By the law. It's... Oh, thank the architect you're finally here. I've scarcely breathed while hoping you'd come. I am in desperate need of your help.
You want my help?
True,
You don't even know me.
But the Order's predictions know you better than you know yourself.
I have a question first. Predictions.
You see, Seers are members of the Order who labor over the Universal...
Oh,
Recently,
jeez.
I feared
I
the
don't care.
prediction was a fluke, but here you are.
What is it you need so badly?
There are so many sick and wounded in Matriarch's Mercy, and I have but two
imperfect
imperfect
hands.
I
Good
am
life,
a
bro.
humble
Hey, what's
general
up? Thank you.
What I
From
really
Brazil?
need are specialists, and
Well,
the
I'm
seer
in
predicted an outsider
Pacific
would find them.
Northwest. Very well. I'll find your medical specialist, as was foretold.
The seer, now,
Get out of here.
take the datapad, with my thanks.
You should know that I rescued an automech doctor.
Thanks to you, our automechanical doctor has been dispensing medication and setting broken limbs with tireless efficiency. Take this. On behalf of the Order and the displaced, I thank you. Now, will there be anything else?
Yes,
How
there was
can I
something
be of
further.
service?
What do you make of the
As a
conditions at the
doctor,
camp?
We don't have enough beds or private quarters to separate people, so sickness is blazing an unhappy trail through the refugees. Of course, the Order keeps us well supplied with meds.
Things will get worse as long as we're
Yes, we can
overcrowded.
treat sickness as it arises.
Anything I can
Since
do
you
with that?
asked, you can run this medicine to Horst Lamping. Just don't shake the man's hand. He has... Since you are...
All right, yeah, let's see what you got in here. Blight fortification, extra primer port. I have that. I don't have this. If I were to crash, at least it won't be literal. Oh, okay. I need to save money for keys. Yeah, bro, I mean, wait.
Hello again, stranger. How can I be of service?
Greetings, qualified engineer.
I pleasantly anticipated this exact moment. My personalized order prediction and weekly prognostics report both mentioned encountering an unforeseen factor about now. I suppose that designation doesn't wholly apply to you, though, does it? Predicting future events is an imprecise science. Currently, that is. Well, then, I read that you'd have questions about our predictive methods, correct?
Can you... This is predatory. I expected more than a desk.
True, my situation does lack a certain refinement. Regrettably, this is Matriarch's mercy.
Can you tell me anything about the situation in the settlement?
Is brilliant beyond capacity with those cast out by war. But we of the Order rise to every challenge and continually strive to better our guests' existence. Why I, for instance, have availed my predictive methods to our refugee neighbors in the area.
Can't understand why I'm not seeing them here in Dro. Wait, why I, for instance, have availed my predictive methods to our refugee neighbors in that area. Yeah, so you lack any substantial ways to aid the refugees.
There's nothing more practical than improving lives now, is there? We've offered the displaced access to our weekly prognostics reports and personalized order predictions. Engagement is admittedly rather low, but at least one member
If none of the other refugees come by, perhaps you could pitch in to help elsewhere.
I believe my services will be increasingly sought after the more of the displaced learn of our methods. Vicar Orendi, for instance, is assiduously occupied with such efforts. One of our recent guests, Rolo Nast, has received multiple personalized order predictions. I believe he could speak to the effectiveness of our ways firsthand. If my own humble assertions are not enough,
How
I
does
trust
the
his
order predict the
attestation
future?
utilize a mix of proprietary research methods to gather as complete a data set as possible and advanced calculations using well-honed models to effectuate it. None of us predict events with complete accuracy or absolute detail. We'd need to solve the universal equation to do that. Fortunately, we're all working very hard on that problem. The Department of Predictive Analysis provide weekly prognostics reports and personalized order predictions to help steer our followers' paths.
So you tell everyone in the Order what to do.
More what to watch out for. Advisement on adhering to the plan. Forecasts of probabilistic dangers. Elements of larger predictions made relevant to groups and individuals. The Department of Predictive Analysis is mainly populated by seers like myself, who represent the Order's most talented mathematicians. After years of study, some can predict events a few seconds or minutes into the future with reasonable precision. Others can estimate with up to 71.1% accuracy several months out. Of course, predictions have grown more difficult with the loss of the archive, but I am not to speak of that with an outsider. No offense.
Do unforeseen factors get in the way of predictions? Wait, okay. I'm kind of over this conversation. This guy, I should go. Okay.
You have a very non-scholarly...
Please, don't take me on a cotangent. You know, you strike me as someone with a very small body of knowledge.
Ah, you must
There we
be the Earth Directorate agent I was told to expect. Your punctuality is commendable. Allow me to welcome
Diva
you to
baddie.
Golden Reach. I'm afraid I've no refreshments available, but can I interest you in a customary debate over decidability?
Does a mantiquin kill its mate and feed the corpse to its hatchlings? Yes, please.
If I may interject, High Scholar, don't you agree our time would be better utilized on more relevant discourse?
Seer Wiley's right, as always. Obviously, we've all more important things
Sounds
to do
like
than to
he's-
stand around trifling with truth tables. Perhaps later then. The presiding bishop sent word of your imminent arrival. However, pursuant to our normal standards of compartmentalization, she was scant on the details of your mission. That said, I've been instructed to assist
Thank you,
you
Liam.
however I can. So, tell me, what brings you to Golden Reach?
It's interesting. The way that this guy's talking reminds me of Jack Skellington from fucking... Oh, jeez. Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh, reminds me very much of that. So I need to speak with Victor Clemens, supposedly... Clemens. What was it? Samuel Clemens? Fucking Mark Twain. Spell these a member of your order. In a word of revenge, I'm hunting a woman in your area. Kill me, arson, bride, back up in the house. Private, just the two of us. Maybe we should have this conversation in private. Just the two of us?
And leave Abbot Newell to be subjected to the inanity of a total stranger. Absolutely not.
Don't trouble yourself about Seer Wiley. He's here as
You
my
guys are
aide.
so kind.
I trust him in.
It's a riddle, and that's not the answer.
You were saying?
I need to speak with Victor Clemens.
Victor? Oh, yes, Archivist Clemens. Quite the mind. Such encyclopedic knowledge of engineering. One could almost mistake him for an exemplar. Is he in some kind of trouble?
I'm not sure, but it seems he's involved in a plot to destroy Arcadia. I have proof Victor's conspiring with a group of dangerous zealots with ties to the Order.
Victor Clemens, some kind of radical. What an absurd notion.
I must agree with my seer. I once watched Victor shed copious tears over a damaged datapad. It's difficult to imagine him capable of worse.
A friend of the traitor I'm after said she and Victor had secret contacts within the Order.
And that may well be true. But our standard of proof within the Order is not normally met by hearsay alone. Victor's currently supervising highly experimental research at one of our labs to the northwest, the Enray Range, beyond the invaders' front lines. Unfortunately, you'll need to go through the decommissioned autonomous extractorium to reach it. That path is less than safe, so I advise caution.
What exactly is Victor working on at this Enray Range that's so important?
What business is it of yours?
Let's not be unfriendly. The agent's only curious.
Bartman!
Victor's work has something to do with N-rays.
Thank
but
you, guys.
Beyond that,
I appreciate all of
haven't
you.
a clue. More of that pesky compartmentalization.
It is
I'm
a
afraid.
riddle.
Besides
If you
the
figure it out,
highly
I'll end it,
caustic
but that's
Serenian
not the
River
answer.
and the Mantisaurs, we've also received reports of mad cultists in the area. It does make me wonder why Victor decided to stay.
I don't know, sorry for the words about cultists in the room does make me wonder when is that all I laugh in the face of? I'm sorry, Mad Cultist? Sounds more and more like Victor's working with the traitor. Yeah. Sounds more and more like Victor's working with the traitor I'm hunting.
Victor is dedicated. Single-minded, one could say. I've always thought highly of his analytical skills as a researcher. Less so his social ones, perhaps. Loath as I am to admit it, there may be some merit to your worries over a conspiracy within the Order, whether Victor is involved or not. As my predecessor would remind me, denying unpleasant facts is not good science. I would be remiss if I failed to support an investigation.
I didn't need your permission, but okay. Yeah, let's ask. Now we're on the same page. Glad, glad we're on the same page. Now, how can I return the favor and help you?
No doubt you heard of the recent attack launched on that Anti's Choice base, Outpost Opportunity. It came from one of our facilities, the Zeranium Manufactory. But that facility is intended for research, not military action. I hate thinking an Order member responsible, but given the precision of the attack, it does suggest traitors in our midst. It would undoubtedly benefit both of us to root them out.
Respectfully, Scholar, given current tensions, should we really be trusting such a delicate task to this stranger? Would an internal review of our ranks not be more appropriate?
Current tensions, and here I thought we were getting along so well. I'm an agent with the Earth Directorate. What more do you need to know? Respectfully, go ward yourself. Current tensions, and here I thought, current tensions, and here I thought we were getting along so well.
Choosing levity at a moment like this is only further evidence of your lack of good judgment.
I don't dispute the need for discretion, my friend, but the presiding bishop made the determination to send the agent to us. It's best we trust your calculations. Moreover, our situation is growing increasingly dire. I can't overstate
gotta check
my
the laundry
fears concerning this most recent attack ending the
I gotta check the
ceasefire
laundry.
and reigniting the war in Golden Ridge. One more thing. Your investigation into the traitors takes precedence. But if you could also render aid at Outpost Opportunity on our behalf, such a gesture might preserve the peace.
You're sure the Order didn't intentionally attack Auntie's choice?
Most assuredly not. It would eliminate the entire point of the ceasefire. Please convey that fact to whomever you speak with.
We'll see.
I knew I could rely upon you. Ruth wouldn't have sent you otherwise. Here, take this writ of investigative inquiry. It'll grant you access to the manufactory. Seer Wiley and I will illuminating the path
Notice Wiley, Seer.
For those with a... Yes.
Seer Wiley. Oh, without... Why, Matriarch's mercy would not be the refuge it is without his predictions shepherding its development. Both, I should hope. That... Oh, haha, goodness...
Hope you appreciated how I bit my tongue back there with the abbot. Didn't want things to come to blows with civilians in the crossfire. Full of excuses for the attack, wasn't he? Could be that he's sincere. Or could be that he has his hands so full with keeping his community from falling apart that he missed a memo or two. Either way, I'm willing to stay my hand until we know the truth. If it were my folk buried under the rubble, if Ortiz was among them, I'd want to know for certain before acting. Besides, ain't nobody around here better suited for investigating than we are.
I don't know, I think the abbot is just trying to cover his ass. Frankly, I'm tired of being ordered on by everyone we meet.
He don't strike me as a liar. Incompetent, though? I'll say this. If he's got insubordination brewing, he's well and truly screwed. While we're at it playing detective, we need to scope out opportunity. If there are any survivors, I can only hope they had warning enough to run for cover. Thank you.
We'll head straight
we should
there.
move on, unless you got something for me?
No. Oh shit, the benefit of having Homie is he can break shit down. The mobile fucking crafting, dude. I mean, I guess I'm okay for now. Fuck. Okay. I didn't take that into consideration, having the mobile crafting. Well, let's go on the trail. Investigate the manufactory. I have to do both anyway. Okay. So let's do this. Okay.
If we must break our backs for the Order, I prefer to start
Since
at the
the schism,
manufacturing.
the Protectors have rewritten history. Teaching. Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
Maybe. Oh my, right over the dude.
Titan on the way. Someone call for a medic. Titan on the way. Commander, you're bleeding.
You have my thanks and...
I mean... Where's my pistol? Sawed-off triple barrel shotgun. Oh shit! There it is. Incendiary shotgun. I think that'll be helpful. Oh, fuck that. Jeez. It's so far over here.
Stranger, in light of the recent attack on Auntie's Choice, you may want to make haste to Matriarch's Mercy. It's just down the road here.
So it was one of our bases that got hit. Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
Bases that got... what was that attack?
I can't rightly say, and that is rather concerning in its own right. It seems our temporary ceasefire with the corporatists may be at its end.
Ceasefire?
Yes, this was an active war zone until recently, and now seems like it may be so again. Not quite certain why the attack was launched, but that is not under my purview. I'd surmise that when Auntie's Choice realized they couldn't get through our defensive measures, they wisely chose the path of diplomacy. Seems I was mistaken.
Well, it weren't our artillery that made that strike. I can tell you that much.
They must have done something to provoke an attack, which is
Why
why
is
your
that?
safest
What
path
else is
now is
going
the one
on
that
around
leads.
here?
The Order controls everything south of this point, but the rest is beset with various dangers. Zealots, scavengers, well, not certain about that last one anymore after the attack. Cultists, they're both, except they've also been known to pose. The creatures are of the all our efforts add to
Okay,
the
just
equation.
gave me a bunch of information. Nothing really of substance.
Anything else coming? Is it just the one?
What's this? Oh. Yeah, I came this way to go that way. Okay.
Architect. I hope this does not turn... This is the Order's anti-air control center. If you don't have specific business here, kindly keep moving.
You guys are so kind. What's up, guys?
We regret to inform you Zerania Manufactory 7 is presently under lockdown. Unauthorized entry is barred due to contrivance malfunction, laboratory mishap, and/or miscellaneous unspeakable dangers.
Hello? Someone there? Yes? Did the missive not play, or was it garbled in some way? Are you somehow struggling with coherence? If so, to be clear, Zerania Manufactory 7 presently and for an indeterminate time is in lockdown. That means no external transmissions, no visitors.
I have a writ of investigatory inquiry from Abbott Newell. Open up.
Wait, you have a writ? From the Abbot? But we don't have any means of... yes, they said they have a... yes, sir. This is Factor Métadier. Am I to understand you have orders from the Abbot? Quite convenient for you. I have no way of verifying without allowing you entry. Very well. Come inside and we'll see this sorted. Building on the left.
Yes, right over here. So, the Abbot deigned to send someone whilst we're contending with all manner of emergencies, did he? Wait, is that an Auntie's Choice enhanced soldier with you? Oh, I see what this is. Stay back. We have no desire to escalate things further. Don't do something you'll regret.
We want answers, not a fight. And if indeed there's any retribution to be had, it won't be by my hand. Tell him, Commander.
I'm on a first. I'm on a first name basis with the presiding bishop and Abbott. Remember that. Check my papers about my team's business. My team's my business, like it or not. It's time. I don't worry about antis retaliating than I would us.
Surely. Far be it from me to question the irreproachable prudence of an enigmatic caller. Sometimes I cannot fathom what goes through the Abbot's mind, but your papers do seem to be legitimate. I will unlock the elevator so you can speak with Proctor Svoboda below. I'll send word you're en route, but fair warning, I cannot predict what reception you will receive. I expect your behavior will remain impeccable. As soon as I've seen to securing the facility, I'll be along straight away.
Do you know who's
We
about
have
to
a working
attack?
hypothesis about who is responsible. The initial evidence looks rather conclusive. And we have managed to corner the apparent perpetrator down below. Which would be a good thing if they had not, somehow seized control of the manufactory operations.
Seems like a net negative, yes.
No, it doesn't add up particularly well, does it? Our suspect, one Initiate Alva, previously supervised launch controls. Though steadfastly maintaining her innocence, she has also barricaded herself in the operations control room below. A move not likely to allay anyone's suspicions.
I definitely have a lot of questions for both her and you, Proctor.
Both of them? Well, one can hardly argue against thoroughness. I admit I'm to a reasonable degree pleased you were on hand to corroborate current suppositions. May your query yield favorable results. May fate and fortune converge.
It evidently originated here. Transport pod full of Zeranium. Blue outpost opportunity to naught but tinges and flinders. Has it been pressed? Or an attack. What I'd like to know is why our illustrious seer provided zero...
taking drank a whole coffee and everything. I'm still exhausted.
My dear Proctor, you can't believe a low-level drudge like me is responsible for any of this. You'd have us all believe you seized control to demonstrate your innocence. Wait, is this being broadcast? I have no idea how this audio doodad works. You're the one in charge here, Proctor Svoboda. Are you sure you didn't do something? I demand your unconditional surrender at Hello, Proctor? I'm pushing buttons over here now. Did I suspect you somehow?
This music is weird.
I'm not here to speak with random factors.
Ah, yes, of course. Next on my list of lowest probability events, strangers sent by the Abbot, gallivanting about amidst a lockdown. If we'd been able to communicate beyond our walls, might have saved you a trip. As I can successfully report, we have identified the responsible party.
That was after an attack was launched under your nose and you lost control here?
Oh, no, I wouldn't frame it quite like that, of course. It's
Of
less
course you
what
wouldn't.
happened than who happened. Initiate Alva, that is. A low-level subordinate, assigned here years ago. Her role was to launch transport pods of volatile uranium to collection points in space. Not at the outposts of our rivals. Those poor, short-sighted commercialists. A spy or turncoat, no doubt. A sleeper agent from one of those secret enemy programs you're always hearing about.
Thought the Order was supposed to see things like this coming.
Not all of us spend every waking moment at probabilistic analysis. Some have even more difficult roles to play. Administration, for example. Those dedicated wholly to the math do still miss things regularly, I should add. Calculating the probability of events, well, it's something of an imprecise science currently.
Sounds like you're seriously denigrating the work of your colleagues.
Oh, no, of course not. It's just some spend their days pondering. Some of us have to actually keep everything running. Now, let me tell you about this scoundrel. Within a beat of us hearing of the attack, Alva seized command of the system and locked herself in the control center. She then forcefully repelled several attempts to extricate her. 2 are dead already. Poor Jacobs lost a hand trying to pry free the outer doors. Why, she could destroy this entire place at any moment from in there. I implore you to stop her before she does so. I fear violence may be our only recourse.
You know, you were arguing with her earlier. What was that about?
Fervent professements of innocence mostly. You know, exactly what you'd expect a secret traitress to claim. Dramatic attestations that
I don't know if I believe you.
animated. I suppose spies must build up a flair for histrionics. What with all that, hiding their identities and all. Then bursting forth like a pent-up... At any rate, I have work to do, and you have a saboteur to eliminate, yes?
Probably need to investigate a bit before murdering anyone.
Whatever for. We've already established her guilt. Failed to see the use, frankly. I suppose some limited nosing about before dispatching her wouldn't hurt. Presuming she doesn't kill us all in the meantime.
Shut
I'll
up.
be in my office. Let me know once she's no longer a problem.
Consider finding a human companion if you seek conversation. This unit's current work task takes priority. Afternoon conversation. Evening farewell. Or good night.
Show your work or shove off. Please keep your behavior within acceptable
but
parameters.
Automechanical's work is never concluded.
These numbers are so monumental. They're also known as transcendental.
What's up with this music?
Traveling at the velocity of light through the vacuum of space on our primary band, this is Grand Plan Wireless, the informed, sourced, peer-reviewed sound of scientism. Fellow esteemed members of the Order of the Ascendant allocated to Golden Ridge. As foreseen, recent conflicts between the Protectorate, Auntie's Choice, and ourselves have resulted in notable detrimental effects throughout this region, including but not limited to the loss...
Don't bother conversating unless you're prepared to cite your son.
We're still in lockdown, so I take it you haven't shot the traitor yet.
Still continuing my investigation.
But before you succumb to a sense of malaise that undermines cognitive function, take heart from these additional, sharply contrasting data points. Our efforts deciphering the universal equation remain unabated. Extraction continues at Zerelium Manufactory 7.
We're investigating.
Conversation is not possible at this
As slavery when it attacked. How much?
I have many solutions, but none for your problems. Bundle
Lovely day for differential geometry.
And mind your calculations. Unlike parallel lines, I hope someday we'll meet.
Two can't talk.
Do your
Calculating
own
the inverse complex sine function in my head.
Of course, she's hiding something. You think those two exemplars just fell? Alva's been here for head on in. How many years? I never noticed her. Just blended in with the... Glad those not skilled at math can fulfill some other function. I only question them being in roles of... No reason to reason with you.
May all your endeavors add to the equation. Always account for standard deviation.
This unit beautifully acknowledges your presence.
Are you going to be a problem? Because I have a solution that requires
Where is everything sealed to me up here?
Conversation module is functioning intermittently.
May all your endeavors add to the equation.
Yeah, I'm trying to investigate, but
Always account for standard deviation.
wait, this is where I came from, right? Yeah. I just checked that side. Wait. This is the side I just checked, alright? Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna... We got things to go take a look at first, Tommy.
I won't think twice about applying the precise amount of force.
Wait, this is where it came from, right? No? Okay, well, everything's sealed. Based on your determination of the body states Here's an initiate was forced on the other, who in turn shot him.
Oh, hello. A visitor. Who is it they're sending now?
Thank you for the follow, dude. Alright, we're about to investigate this
And
person.
who are you, dear? You're what?
Do like speech
Some
and
maverick for hire.
engineering on my
no,
next
I
build.
can see it now.
I think,
Earth
and
Directorate,
guns.
yes? Like Commander Zane and that rascal Buddy. And who is that you brought
Hello.
with you? A friend?
How goes it?
Ah, an Auntie's choice-grafted soldier. You poor dear. And someone else. Could that be a protectorate arbiter? All this for me. Fear I hardly deserve such attention. This entire business is just a terrible misunderstanding.
Whimsical computational jest 37A. Be like the Midas operator. Make a difference today. And now a song from a composer predicted to have 3 and become allergic to water this year.
I need to find out who caused the explosion. Wait, how could you tell anything
I
that Earth
expect
Director
few in the Order know of you, but, well, I've kept to a role here that is purposely not very taxing. Others prefer calculations in their spare time. I have my stories. Between launches, I enjoyed serials, 2-bit dreadfuls, periodicals. I adore Zane and Buck. For the longest time, I didn't realize your organization actually existed. But here you are, well-timed and, no doubt, eager to help.
I inspected the bodies of the guards you killed. That took considerable skill.
Yes, that was terrible. I feel awful. Though technically speaking, they did kill each other. I didn't mean that to happen. They came at me, weapons drawn. My own training just took over. You see, years ago, I attended an introductory course at the Physical Education Center. I earned top marks.
Poquito. ¿Qué pedo, güey? ¿Qué pedo, güey? It's gonna be very, Americanized. ¿Cómo estás, cuñado? I know a little bit, and too much slang that I can't repeat on live. You seem pretty competent for someone stuck at the initiate level.
I've refused a few promotions over the years. Undemanding work provides me ample personal time for my stories. I enjoy speculative
I said I
fiction.
speak a little bit of Spanish, and then you're going to throw in a completely different language.
Absolutely. But within the Order,
Why?
I'm sure you're
Why would your brain go from 1 to 300? In the Order, I'm sure you're typically atypical. Right. Do you have any way to prove your innocence?
Dear me, I wish I did, but actually, there may be a way you could gain answers here. The firing record should contain all relevant details regarding the launch. Why, yes, I could unseal access to the records repository for you and open the path leading there. I'd be right grateful if you'd have a look. I swear I'm completely innocent of this heinous act they're accusing me of.
I'll take a look.
All right,
Not
fair
promising
enough.
anything, though.
Understood. May the plan favor us against long arms.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, we're not gonna... We already have 10 in science, so let's get hacking up and lockpicking up. Perks.
This time on Notable Locations of Scientific Inquiry, we cogitate on the past as well as the future in a sanctuary devoted to time and space. A feast for your occipital lobe and optic nerve. One of the most stunning order-made structures across the entire
Oh, 6 or more total perks purchased.
sensational as we draw your feelings of awe to the Alexandra Monastery at Matriarch's Mercy.
I want that.
Set next to a
20 in one. Once every few seconds when you deal damage, you will deal the damage against, again, as N-Ray.
Comes complete with its own observatory.
That's disgusting.
Only surpassed by its vast operational importance in respect
Sprayer prayer anti-use acid. Acidic dematerialize can be charged, allowing its projectile to travel further and deal more damage. Charging the gadget costs more energy. I don't care about that. Targeting scanner. Focusing on a target with the N-ray scanner will mark them. Targeting.
The site also has a front-facing portion.
How do we get the N-ray scanner?
People seeking edification and enrichment about our learnings and ways. And those are just a few of the 36.7
We need the N-ray scanner.
reasons why Alexandra Monastery counts among our notable locations of
Because right now,
inquiry.
I mean, conversation opposite, reduce reputation, affection are highlighted before choosing them. Additionally, gain a bonus to damage humans.
This popular number has been
Pickpocket, rapid recharge. Wait, there's the one that shows where they're facing. Oh, tracker. Facing shown. Oh, okay, I already have that. Okay. So Ninja rapid recharge. Manual reset. You can hack into automechs, forcing them to restart temporarily disable them. You can reset unaware automechs by sneaking up them. Having enough hack skill also gain a bonus to damage against automechs. Automech jammer. Bullet shield. I think rapid recharge is going to be what I want to use. Wait, no. We need the N-ray scanner. Okay, so I'm about to unlock that. We're like right there. Sweet. So we're gonna hold on to that perk point so we can use it.
Always account for standard deviation.
Launch payload at outpost. The record clearly shows printed back of her that she fired the command, though the smell seems curious.
controls back, I hear. Don't see Auntie's being too discreet about it.
Our Earth Directorate friend. Hello. I've been conversing with Factor Matadier here while you were away. Understand you've met?
Yes, they witnessed me rather discomposed, I fear. Visions of Auntie's choice reprisal clouded my thoughts at the time.
Facility secured then?
The entrance above. Our safety addressed, I have turned my attention to the cause of our situation here, and I have deemed it wise to investigate further.
Oh.
Do not let my position fool you. All within the Order are scienticians, and hence we seek the truth of any hypothesis based on evidence. The Proctor's accusation is no different.
All right, but if you're secretly spying for somebody, know that I've got my eye on you.
You suspect me somehow? One must keep one's eyes wide open in such times, I suppose. Now,
You've examined the launch records, yes? What did you find?
The data had been purged, but the physical records said you'd launched the transport pod. Records showed you fired the payload at Outpost Opportunity. Paper smelled weird, though.
I'd say they've obviously been altered, dear. Fancy that odor you detected, a sign of chemicals used to effect the falsification. Ah, but listen to me. What do I know about this sort of thing? I know I've watched too many Aetherwave serials. Suppose they fuel my fervent imagination. But still, even the most junior scientician knows the best explanation is one requiring the fewest assumptions. Ergo, I set the correct coordinates. Someone overrode them.
If that's true, that can't feel too great. Someone left you to pull the trigger. You think it...
There should be ample time for regret later, dear. For now, I'll admit the armchair investigator in me wonders about Proctor Svoboda. Someone may be pulling her strings, perhaps. That's what investigators like you say, isn't it? Now, what you uncovered appears to imply two further avenues of inquiry. A Zeranium leak occurred moments after the launch. I imagine it may have been used as a diversion, allowing the culprit time to falsify the record. The overriding of the coordinates also deserves a look. Don't you think?
Can we prove the launch was altered?
I can speak to the coordinate override, I believe. All commands are routed through the hub in central processing. If one meant to accomplish what you're suggesting, they would likely look to do it there.
I expect the Zeranium leak stemmed from alterations to the control boards and refinement logistics. I'd look for any signs of tampering that may point to the culprit.
Before we continue further, I'd like to know more about who I'm working with.
Oh, I'm full of hidden depths, dear, but this isn't the time. Later, I promise. Anything you want to know from my All right. There. I've unsealed both areas. With hope, what you discover will help us determine the responsible party.
I'll stay here and play for more time. If the Proctor sends anyone, I'll say I'm close to convincing you to surrender.
May circumstances proceed toward intended results.
May the plan guide you.
All your endeavors add to the equation.
Oh, no. Thankfully, I literally just saved it. Literally just saved it. Oh, I know there's perk points available. Thank you. I'm trying to get this scanner. Wait. I was already allowed in here, wasn't I? Oh, I need lockpicking 8 to get in there. High security access card. That's fine. I might be able to get that.
had plenty of managers like Svoboda back on Tau Ceti. Couldn't take responsibility for nothing.
This is Grand Plan Wireless, broadcasting soulful tunes for your audio canal and enriching content for your cerebral cortex. Armed and ready. Until we achieve ascension.
Reload faster, bro.
You're looking pretty scathed, Commander. Prescription filled.
It's become the principal power source for all recognized inhabitants of the system. It's not without its dangers, and for your risk, efficient utilization took time. Zeranium in its liquid state is
Yeah, baby. Yeah, I don't have engineering at all. I need to get it.
This popular number has been conclusively proven to promote cognitive
Well, hello, Martina. How are we doing today?
Good day and welcome again to Advanced Abstract Algebraics, Section 4, Session 43. Please continue to enjoy the background music, which I have selected today based on its arithmetic-based harmonic progressions. My name is Edmund Vandersmith, and I am the Senior Tenured Laureate of the Tertiary Adjunct School of Linguistics for the Order of the Ascendant. Today's lecture will focus on the generation of prime numbers, techniques, and uses thereof. I know. Prime numbers? Why so simplistic? Well, consider this a basic refresher course in linguistics for those new to the order. I will start by explaining what a prime number is, despite the fact that you should have learned that definition decades ago while still in diapers. But no matter. I have been called many things, and repetitious is one of them. I have also been called redundant several times. And once I was called reiterative. Looks like a fight! So, prime number. What are they? The simplest definition is this. Given a set of numbers greater than 2, and a prime is any number in the set N2 that is not itself a product of other numbers. Elegant, even uplifting, almost ascendant, you could say, but not redundant. Side note, I am frequently asked, why isn't 1 a prime number since nothing can divide it other than itself? And the answer is simple, you silly lay person. Because with such an inclusion to the definition of a prime number, then nothing else would be a prime number. And then what good are prime numbers? Wait, you ask, what good are prime numbers? Why would we want to find and use prime numbers? There are all kinds of abstract number theory applications, and that should and would be sufficient reason to want them. But there
Investigator.
To say, practical applications, such as
Rolling down the rail. Let's get this part of the quest done, and then we are going to call it for the day.
It is difficult for me to tell how strange Alva's situation is relative to anything else within the Order. It all seems equally inexplicable.
Calculations be tainted by such. But if you strive to become a numenistics researcher, there are several open questions in the area of prime number study. One such question is this. Is every even member of the set N2 besides 2 a sum of 2 primes? It seems to be so. But no one has ever proven this conjecture. Similarly, are there an infinite number of prime pairs that provide only two in their
Yes. Suppose you'll do. I'd been hoping an empiricist or assessor would amble by, but you appear reasonably apt. The Zeranium overflow vending has gone completely haywire. What else will this higgledy-piggledy nightmare of a day bring? I was ordered to keep watch until a specialist arrives. Might I entreat you to act in such a capacity?
I'm already on that way.
Well, I might
on my
have
way.
kept the
Sure.
item in question then. No matter. It should guarantee you remain motivated to see it through. We developed a pharmaceutical primer that, technically it poisons you a little, but also heals you.
All right, you've got yourself a specialist or a reasonable stand-in.
Tremendous. May deliberate endeavors beget expected results.
Though our current cordiality with Auntie's choice continues to hold, remain certain that
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night.
the precision of our air defenses against low-flying craft, augmented by our Sears technology, combined with the deft skills of our exemplars. This keen partnership not only forced our rapacious rivals to drop supplies from high orbit, it sent their ground troops scampering into scattered lines of hastily dug trenches. So much for their baseless conjecture that bookish theoreticians, a tidier paraphrasing of their colorful invective, couldn't hold their own on the battlefield.
End message with an emphatic sign-off such as, "You'll never be sad when you have solutions." Oh, that apparently was a note to self, not to be read aloud.
Continuing as predetermined. And now, more music to perform advanced calculations by.
Think of the pressure limits of uranium gas. You identify several settings that lead this console Felix. Just change required clearance. Some more lube, Kevin.
You're back. I see my choice. Zeranium overflow venting has returned to a non-haywire state.
Maybe you can help with some answers then.
I am fully prepared to be peppered with queries.
Did you see anyone lurking around about here before or after the leak
You mean
occurred?
just after the attack occurred? I was in a state of anxiety at the time, and, well, I'm sure you're aware higher levels of cortisol can impede the encoding of memory.
Cortisol actually impedes memory retrieval, not encoding. Wait, cortisol actually impedes memory retrieval, not coding. Slip of the tongue, I guess.
Quite right. Anything else?
Am I...
You mention it, yes. I recall I was worried about one crisis, and my mind was completely occupied by this other crisis nearby. I must admit, I haven't given the attack a single thought since. I do hope everyone's okay.
Do you happen to know anything about initiative?
Not much. Keeps to herself mostly, or that is entirely. Like all of us, she resided in the barracks 15 degrees to the northeast from here.
So you mentioned a reward earlier?
This card will allow you into our humble little research lab. It's right past operation. The pharmaceutical primer I mentioned is inside on display.
Now, thanks. Now I had some questions.
Order in fighting. I could get used to this. If I did not find myself in the middle of it, that is. I wonder about that initiate, Alba.
And now a song from a composer predicted to have 3 well-liked melodies and become allergic to water this year.
The spread, illnesses, and eventual control of the purple berry parasite.
Always account for standard deviation.
3918-4 begins here.
Wait, where's the...
Prove true. For the record, my name
May
is...
all your endeavors add to the equation.
Class 4 of the archive. Today, I would like to talk about irresponsible
I think it's here.
spread of the purple
Yeah.
berry parasite by Antis and its numerous subsidiaries. Supernumerary, although that's a different lecture. The spread of this parasite included a corresponding
Ooh, Essence of Vigor Kilo. Heals 725 over duration plus 10 Zeranium poisoning. Primer that grants a large heal over time but adds a small amount of Zeranium poisoning on use.
As is usual for Antis choice. The purple-berry parasite infects nearly 100% of all purple-berry bushes, both in the wild, on corporate farms, and even in our hydroponic collectives. Originally discovered
What about
in the
inside of you?
colony world, the purple-berry plant was subsequently
Oh, hello, dear.
colonies due to
Why, we were just talking about you.
Or specifically, potential implications for a multitude of troubling scenarios, based on probable results of your investigation, downstream outcomes, and such and the like.
You know how the Order is, always calculating something. But please, tell us what you discovered.
Not sure who caused the leak. Coordinate command rewiring looks suspiciously like your work.
That you found evidence that the coordinates were rerouted is definitely something. Would be an odd step for Alva here to take, except perhaps to throw blame elsewhere.
I admit I had the knowledge to cause the leak, but not the authorization. Svoboda has clearance, but not the know-how.
You seem like you've drawn a
I'm
conclusion.
sufficiently certain our proctor is conspiring with an outside party. So I'm coming out now. She's going to tell me who she's working with. Then I'm going to kill her.
Wait a minute. You're going to what? Our investigation, it's unfinished. And you're an initiate. What are you talking about?
Oh, I see you two thought you were proving my innocence. No, you were helping identify my target. I'd advise you dears to help or stay out of my way. Proctor Svoboda needs to pay for her actions.
The evidence didn't prove she was guilty, and you clearly aren't telling us everything.
Yes, I concur. That may be the only part of this that seems certain. You are far more capable than some back manufactory button pusher. Who are you, really?
I am a dedicated agent of the Order, but no, dear. My name is not Miriam Alva. I am Marisol Delgado, formerly of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
That group was just a story to scare novice scienticians. Next, you're going to be telling me you're... Wait. It is you, isn't it? The one they called the Endpoint.
I didn't really follow any of that. Is that a good thing?
The rumors about your department.
Fuck.
They said anyone who might delay the equation being solved disappeared. If there are any hints of truth to that, I find it severely at odds with Order tenets for balancing efficiency with humanity.
This is hardly the time for a history lesson or debate, I'm afraid.
You've been lying for years. Why should we listen to you?
Perhaps you shouldn't. My earlier endeavors were often disconcerting. But the truth remains. Whatever is happening here, I'm not involved. I arrived decades ago to lie low after a difficult assignment. More than that, I have nothing to speak on at present.
That you are who you are, and are standing right, and have been here for years. It's all much to digest. I suspect your methods are not my own, nor the Order's, as I know it. And I fear your intentions for Proctor Svoboda.
So do I, and I haven't seen enough proof to determine who's innocent or
It's
guilty
sweet
here.
that you think you can stop me, but I'll elucidate this for you. At this point, you'll either need to trust me or back that worm Svoboda. That ridiculous little functionary upended my existence. For 20 years, I was Alva. It wasn't a good life I had here, but it was quiet. It was mine. It wasn't hers to take.
This would mean standing against a member of the Order. A mid-ranking one, at that.
Say we force the Proctor to reveal who she's working with or without your help.
I cannot be party to this, but neither shall I stand in your way.
A wise calculation, my friend. Good thing you showed up when you did. You saved me from having to kill everyone here.
Always have to save lives.
That I
Is there
was
anything else?
relishing the idea, but you provided other options. Svoboda has much to answer for. Let's go see that she does.
What's this? What are you doing here? Come to surrender, I take it?
After decades keeping this identity, your inexpert blundering has rendered it obsolete. I am Marisol Delgado, former head intercessor of the Order. This would be an ideal time to confess everything before you die.
You can't possibly be party to all this. Not with her vast misdeeds so readily apparent.
Our investigator has definitively determined my innocence following a thorough investigation.
She doesn't talk. Shoot her.
The remaining parasite eggs were not removed, a method that was judged too wasteful and expensive, since they increased the protein content of the berries.
Maybe a bit of a stretch.
I don't know what you found, but any so-called evidence was likely laid there. This is nothing more than a flagrant example of enough
traitor.
You made your play. You lost.
No more luck.
No, wait,
Oh. That
Thus concludes a thoroughly distasteful
set me thoughts about what to do next. You shot her right in the chest. Nice saying there. Anybody would be proud.
What a nice and thoughtful thing to say, dear. Best search her office. Someone clearly was pulling her strings.
Search away, Commander.
All right. Okay. So from here, we are going to save for the day. It is exactly 2:30, 2.5 hours. Excuse me, 2.5 hours into the stream, and 25 seconds. Exactly 2 o'clock. Gojo, you're back. We just caught up on JJK, so we'll see what happens next. You guys have a great day. I don't want to go to work today, but, you know, got to make that money. I will catch you guys tomorrow before work. Yeah, I'll be there.